Alright, so I'm going to take pictures of the damage here. Happened Edwin storm, June 20th, 2016. Some branches down there.
Oh, he's gonna take pictures for us?
Yep. I'm going around and filming a movie. More branches down there. Luckily enough, our trailer did not seem to sustain any damage. Other than a bar coming out down there. Now we get to the big part of the deal here. So we got one of our big trees down here against the Russian olive, which that tree might be toast as well. As you can see at the base here, foobar. Branches down all over the place. So look in here in the background, you can see all the damage of all the trees coming down here. See if I can get a little bit closer. This is a massive, massive, massive tree. And you can see just how much damage this thing did. So I'm going to take a walk around here. Just some more branches and whatnot here down. I'm going to walk around through here. The other property we have. So we got a massive branch down here. This freaking thing looks like a tree itself, let alone a branch. And then we flip, stepping through branches here. And we've got two trees down over on this side. You can see right in the middle of the stump there just how deep this goes in. So we got this tree down. See the root system there underneath. And then beside it, another massive branch, which could be a tree in its own right. So we got this tree down here. This tree is cracked. This one will need to come down as well. But look at this puppy. Just to kind of give you some idea how big this tree is. There's my hand against it. Looks like the hydro pool here. It's got about a 4-inch gap there. Hydro line, this is my old grandfather's property here. The little hydro line is a dead line. As you can see, there are branches and stuff on top of it. It's got the wire pulling out pretty good. I'm gonna have to fire up a chainsaw here probably in short order. You can see the wire is actually pinned down by this big tree here. If I zoom in close here, you can see that wire is completely pinned by these trees here. Now, my parents told me that's a dead wire, so hopefully that continues, that is the case. Otherwise, that could be incredibly dangerous. Going over to our neighbor's yard here, you can see the trees, all the branches down. No trees down specifically. That's a tree that was taken down a couple years ago. Mostly just branches over here on the other side. So I'm going to pause the movie here and walk over to the other side of the yard for more damage. So I'm in the backyard now of my parents' place. This is the old garden. Just taking a look here as I'm continuing to walk around. You can see we got a whole pile of more branches down here. Big branch hanging out of another tree. More branches down over there. Just walking over to the backyard here. We got branches galore. Whole pile of branches back here. Piece of the siding ripped off of the side of the house here. Just gonna walk up so I can get a closer view. There's the siding. Let's flip it over to the side here. And you can see here, there's the siding that's come off. So I'm gonna zoom back out and continue on in the back of the house here. Honestly, with the wind that was going through here, I'm surprised there isn't more damage than there is. This was absolutely nuts. So I'm on the southwest corner of my parents' place here. This is what they affectionately known as a tree island. If you look at this tree here, this guy here, sorry to swat the mosquito, is folded right over in half. If I go from underneath here, it's pretty hard to see, but the tree basically broke right in half. There's a better angle. Zoom in here, you can see it cracked over on there. So this tree is toast. Coming over to this side, this big mama tree here too, same deal. Look up there, zooming in, you can see that it's cracked over too. And then, outside of some more branches here, we've got another, just a smaller tree. This one surprised me that this one came over, but it must have been weak at the base, because this guy's right over too. So those are the 6 or 7 trees that we got down here. Sorry, just climbing over the tree. Significant amount of damage. Hearing on the news that there was a tornado along Plain Reserve, which would be about 2 miles south of us, southeast. So if that was indeed the case, just taking a look at what we got here, I'd say we got up pretty lucky. And one, well, luckily for me, no smashes on my windshield. And if we look across the road, we have Lake Edwin. Look at Lake Edwin, isn't that beautiful? That was fun, eh? Signing off, bye-bye.